You lose.
1, 2, 3. I had to go. Hold on. Let me move my mic up so I can breathe into the mic too.
What are you, a beginner?
3, 2, 1. That's what you were doing to me.
Advantage. All right, hold on.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
I'm being told your camera has gone out, or my camera has gone out.
Folks, welcome to the beginnings of greatness. Today is the 13th Sunday. I'm Matthew Rhodes. When the camera gets corrected, you'll be able to see Joey Livingston.
Crew member broke the camera.
Crew member broke it again. You can see his, there he is. That's Joey. That's Joey.
Wave high, crew member. Wave high to everybody.
Ooh, you saw his hand.
That's the hand of a
crew
poor
member.
performing crew member.
Mm.
You can't even get the battery in the camera.
Get your pink slips ready.
That's right.
He's going to get one in his locker.
I only have one slip and it's not pink.
We call this whole day of shows the big game. And after the big game, he's going to open up his locker to change his clothes to his street clothes.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a big pink slip, like in the movie Major League.
We've got to be sure and catch the crying.
Oh, we'll get the
On
crying.
camera.
We've got a couple of handy cams for that.
It'll be funny to catch the crying on camera.
Check that out later on YouTube. You'll see the
Are
crying.
we back?
There he is.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Finally.
Jeez, that took forever.
All right, one last staring contest.
Something went out. Nope. Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. You used a cheap trick. Breathing into the mic.
You taught me the trick.
All right, how about this? You get to say 2 words.
Mm-mm.
Listen. And whoever laughs for those two words, like I say to you, like collard green, and if you laugh, you lose. Then if you don't laugh, you get to say to me, whatever, like earlobe or whatever.
Okay, so the staring contest plus 2 randomly chosen words.
Right.
All right.
All right.
How about just take turns with 1 randomly chosen word?
Just 1 word.
Yeah. Nope, like that.
So instead of 2 words, 1 word.
1 word. I mean, you can pick a different word each time.
Right.
Okay. All right.
What I meant was you say 2 words, but keep going. I didn't mean you just get 2 words to say for the whole time.
No, you can pick any word you want.
Right.
And you can pick different words.
Right.
But only 1 at a time.
But you just want to use 1 word.
Word at a time.
Instead of 2 words.
Right.
Okay. All right. I'll go first.
You want 2 words?
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay, 1 or 2 words. It doesn't matter.
1 or 2 words. Okay. Right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Gopher.
Hobgoblin.
Whispering Eye.
Lotion partition.
Fallopian Tube.
Popped cheese.
Ham Sandwich.
Head beef.
Conway Twitty. Breathing in the mic hard, man. That's what gets me. What was the one you said before that? Peppered beef?
I said head beef.
Head beef. Head beef.
Yeah.
What'd you have for lunch today after
Head beef.
the bait shop? What's that made of?
It's made of beef.
Beef, I know, but they call it head beef for a reason. There's got to be
It's
stuff
it's
in it.
Top of the line beef.
So like head of the chart,
Yeah, it's like head of the class beef.
head of the class beef. Did you ever play the board game Head of the Class?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
Yeah. Don't
Well,
touch my
me
Red Bull.
scusi. Using my drinks on that side.
So last week we had a pony show.
We did have a pony show.
Did we want to have a prologue to that prologue commentary?
If you like.
Is that what they call it? The thing that you do afterwards, or epilogue? Is it epilogue?
Or we could just have a review.
What did you think of our pony show?
I thought it was pretty good. The contestants were pretty funny. I thought it went well. Let's see. We had good shots of them. We had the handy cams set up. I think the best pony won.
I do, because that one had wings.
Yeah, wings. Did that one also have the light up horn also? Or was that?
No, I did not light up horn.
Well, I think the wings made it.
Did.
Wings made it. So we're having that every year, right? Once a year.
It is called the annual TBOG pony show, or the TBOG annual pony show.
TBOG annual pony show.
Yeah.
It was good stuff. I'm thinking we've talked about it, but I'm thinking next week we should have our wine and cheese tasting show.
Well, that's going to require a lot of preparation because we've got to select the right cheeses,
Right.
and the right wines.
Got to, yeah. Well,
I'm not sure that can be accomplished in a week's time, but we can try.
I think we could do it in a week. I know we just can't bring no BS up here and taste it. And, ooh, that's a good cheese.
Yeah, like
that's
these other-
tasty wine.
Like these other
shows out there.
We need to show them a new way.
Got to show them
The way forward.
Right, the gold standard.
Yeah. The
Speak-
beginnings of greatness is the end of the mundane.
That's right. We that's what people get Kennedy Center awards for. They break through the boring and they change the genre of what they do.
Really?
And I think me and you,
Have we won one yet?
not yet. We'll get one. It takes a while. Years.
How do we know if we won one?
Well, we'll get a call from the president.
Oh, it comes from the president?
Yeah. President.
Just a moment ago,
Just a moment.
terrorists
ago.
struck and took down El Venturo Perfecto. Took down that show.
They took it down.
Yeah, they took it down
Mhm.
twice. We wouldn't stand for it. We brought it back up, but the second time the show was almost over anyway.
Yeah, it was,
so it was
it was over.
whatever.
You said a little piece afterwards, so that kind of
Right. The
Sealed
terrorists
it.
did not win.
right. They did
Right.
not win.
Not over our friend Bill
Billiam Caicedo Torres.
Torres.
Now, He was
also known as Bill the Bull.
Bill the Bull. I like that.
Yeah.
He is rather bullish.
Yes.
Now,
We're very bullish on Bill.
bullish on Bill, and he was saying he was getting to a point at the end of his show that he didn't get that point out.
Right. So he sent it to us to read on our show.
Right.
Because he trusts us implicitly and explicitly
to
faithfully convey
get his message out.
his message. So I told him just send it our way, Bill, and we'll read it for you.
Did Bill send it?
He did. Did you want to read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what he had to say.
All right.
Okay, this is from William Casedo Torres. If you're still tuning in from his, if you watch his last show, you noticed he didn't get to finish his last point. So here it is. To love God is to love others. There is no former without the latter. We can't love God directly because we can't see him. So we love him by proxy. When we love those we can actually see, our fellow humans, that's the core of Jesus' message. That was very touching. I'm glad he sent that to us so we can get that out there. I kind of added a little Minnesota accent to it just to see what William would sound like with a Minnesota accent.
Was that a Minnesota accent?
Yeah. It was William with a Minnesota accent.
Sounded really weird.
Go Packers. It's mighty cold outside.
Here, let me try it.
With a Minnesota accent?
Let's try a Chicago accent.
All right.
To love God is to love others. There is no former without the latter. We can't love God directly because we can't see him. We can't see him. So we love by proxy. When we love those we can actually see, our fellow humans. That's the core of Jesus' message.
I liked it. Toward the very end, you got into a little, when you said, that's the core of Jesus' message. I'm trying to think of who that was.
Like a Travolta.
Yeah. That's who, exactly who it was.
Yeah.
Let me try another one. Let's see. Let's do all right, how about we'll do this? You pick something for me, then I'll pick something for you.
All right. Give me Italian.
Okay. Let's see here. To love the God is to love the others. There is no former without the latter, eh? We can't love a God directly because we can't see him. So we are loving him by a proxy, eh? When we love those we can actually see, our fellow humans. That's the core of Jesus' a message. Spaghetti-o. All right.
That was very authentic.
All right, now do German.
Just merely adding the at the end of every word was a beautiful touch.
By proxy, yeah.
German?
Yeah, German.
Okay.
A feminine German.
Feminine German, what?
A German who talks femininely. A male German who talks femininely.
How about a German nerd?
Okay.
Right.
To love God is to love others. There is no other without the latter. We can't love God directly because we can't see him. So, we love him by proxy. When we love those who we can't actually see, our fellow humans, that is the core of Jesus' message.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank
You do one more round? It's kind of fun.
Really?
One more.
Okay, but just we'll split it in half. You read the first part.
Okay.
And then I'll read the second part. All right. Yours is
Bum-ba-da-bum.
Canadian.
Canadian. Okay.
This is basically going to be the same as Italian, except you're going to put A at the end of every word.
See, let's do it. Let me get my Canadian accent down. That's a hockey puck, maple syrup. Okay.
To love God is to love others. There's no former without the latter. We can't love God directly because we can't see him, eh?
That was Canadian.
Yes. You never. Well, in Canada, there's all types of accents. You got French Canadian.
You got Adam Sandler.
You got Adam Sandler Canadian.
Right.
That was Billy Madison Canadian.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Give me one.
I'm trying to think. Surfer dude from
Surfer dude?
Malibu. Yeah.
It's hard to do a surfer dude without doing Keanu Reeves.
You've always been wanting to do Keanu Reeves. Here's your chance.
So, we love him by proxy. When we love others, we can't actually see our fellow humans. That's the core of Jesus' message.
Nice.
Thanks. All right, I think we've beaten that into the ground. What do you think?
Good job, William. I think we drove that home for you.
Good job, Bilbo. We didn't know
Well,
you were
I wanted to make
so
sure
versatile with your accents.
I wanted to make sure that they got through all of the language barriers.
All right. Why is it that every show on our network gets promoted except ours? New topic of conversation.
That is weird. Because you forget to do it before we come on the show. You promote everybody else's, right?
So you're saying
You're the
you're
one
saying that
on the-
when I forget to promote other people's show, that's my fault.
No, we was talking about this show.
And when our show doesn't get promoted, that's also my fault.
Also your fault. You are the promoter. You're the guy on the interweb promoting these shows, taking little quotes and stuff. And how are you?
Well,
how are you going to do it when you're sitting
I always
there?
promote a show right after it's gotten started, so that when people see the message
They're like,
and they
hey,
click the link, they
yeah.
jump right into the
Right.
show. If they want to know ahead of time, they can subscribe to the event on Ustream,
Right.
and that will tell them 15 minutes before it starts.
Well, what you do before our show is you act like we're already on and say something real funny like, hey, Joey just said alakazam, alakazee, let's go outside and take a pee. Check it out. It's funny. It's a funny bit. And then put it on, but we're not on yet. Then you put that on, we run up on the chairs, and we're right here. Have you thought about them apples?
It sounds like a lot of work.
No, it's not at all. Well, what do you do when you promote others? You take their quotes.
No, I just
You
as the
quote
show
them?
starts, I say that this show's getting started. Come on and join us. That's
Well,
what I say.
did you do that for our show?
No, I do it when after the show has started. That's just my habit is to get the show started, then to promote it so that when people click the link, they're not waiting. They're right in the middle of the show.
But you just said you just tell them the show is getting started. Come and join.
Well, I tell them that it's broadcasting live right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Well, why can't you say TBOG is broadcasting live in 5 minutes?
Well, I could.
Come and join.
I could.
Why didn't you?
But the point is, why doesn't anybody love me?
Well, God loves you. Everybody knows
But
that.
God is not going to promote my show.
No, he's not.
That's my point.
God needs to learn how to use the interweb.
Why doesn't God promote my show?
You think God can type fast?
I would think that he could type really fast. It would be nothing. It would be nothing for God to promote my show.
What if he's just got one big thumb? And
It would be like the fastest thumb ever.
No, one big thumb.
They're like
And
like
the
a
keyboard
huge
is just
thumb.
like the,
Well, no, that's the reason. Nobody has designed a keyboard for God's
yeah.
hands.
it's got to be big.
It's
Like
got these huge
each key's got to be this
ham thumbs that he can't hit the buttons.
Right.
They're way too big.
big. Way too big.
Too big thumbs.
I bet it'd be easy for him to hail a taxi though. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Next topic.
Next topic is, did you get some new shoes?
I did, but we don't have our third camera, so we can't see him today.
You can lift it up.
That's my shoe.
Puma.
Give me your honest criticism of my shoe. Objective, honest.
All right, I like the white on the blue. I like the tan underlining. And I've always liked Puma. They've always been comfortable on my feet. Are they comfortable on your feet?
Actually, no.
Not comfortable shoes.
They're making my feet sore.
Look at all these little nibs, these little niblets.
Yeah. Get a shot of the niblets. Ow.
And
I got them for running because I've started running.
Ooh. Are Pumas for running? Some are. Some.
Well, they're not for
You should have got
standing
some,
still.
You should have got some New Balance. I think those are like casual, like sit around shoes.
You can use them for running better than you can the shoes that I had before. I went to buy running shoes, but I didn't want to buy these crazy, the ones that they have today, they're all souped up for running.
And they got weird colors.
Looks like
on
you're
them.
wearing cars on your shoes.
Yeah.
Or on your feet.
And they're like 13 different colors, and it seems like then they cost so much. I seen a pair of running shoes for like
These were $40.
$50, and they're made of nothing. They're so light. You think they'd be less?
These were $40, and they look like what I think of as running shoes.
Right. I could see you running in those.
I've run several times.
How many miles have you ran on them shoes?
I can't. Well, I don't know altogether. That's us.
$50, and they're made of nothing. They're so light. You think they'd be less?
$40, and they look like what I think of as this running shoes.
Right. I could see you running in those.
I've run several times.
How many miles have you ran on them shoes?
I can't. Well, I don't know altogether. That's us.
$50, and they're made of nothing. They're so light. You think they'd be less?
$40, and they look like what I think of as this running shoes.
Right.
We could do this for the rest of the show.
Those.
I've run several times.
How many miles have you ran on them shoes?
I can't. Well, I don't know altogether. That's us.
$50, and they're made of nothing. They're so light.
All right. That'll play out for the next 5 minutes.
I was hoping to do that for a lot longer.
I would have thought that was hilarious, and you would have thought that was hilarious, but nobody else would have thought that was hilarious.
I heard them groaning in the back. I don't know what they were saying. Somebody's dying back there. Y'all hear that?
I don't think I hear that. Let's see
So-
what we got.
so-
Let's see what we got
somebody-
going in the comments here. Should we have a special day? We just had a pony show. Should we celebrate it by reading some comments?
Let's read some comments.
I think largely non-interactive. I think we can go with that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Bing, bing, banger. Ba-ba-da.
William likes his new nickname, Bill the Bull.
Bill the Bull.
Yeah.
Would it be Bill El Toro or Toro El Bill? Or
Oh, you mean what is Bill the Bull in Spanish?
right? It'd be
It would be I don't know.
Bill Toro. Ilbe Lebe Ilbe
Is that Spanish?
Oreste. That's pig Latin. That's Spanish pig Latin. Ilbe acero que
William doesn't speak pig Latin.
Oreste. Well, I don't speak Spanish.
He speaks a corrupted version of the original Latin.
That's true.
Yeah.
Kind of like a watered down
Yeah, like an old beat down version
crappy. Like, yeah,
of a language.
yeah, it makes me sick when I hear it. He's destroying it. Makes me want to just throw up on my keyboard when I see, because I gotta listen to him when we're broadcasting him, and he's just right in my ears, and it just makes me sick to my stomach.
He says it would be Bill El Toro.
Bill El Toro.
Yeah.
Nice.
He hasn't heard the part yet where we were demeaning his language.
William Caicedo Torres, a.k.a.
Bill the Bull.
Bill El Toro.
Bill El Toro.
Bill El Toro.
Why can't it just be Bill the Bull?
Bill the Bull. William Caicedo Torres, a.k.a. Bill the Bull. Billiam the Bulliam. See, Billiam the... What rhymes with Billiam? Billiam the... Trillion. Billiam the Trillion.
Biminal, the criminal.
Biminal the criminal. Gotta be. He's from Colombia, right?
I think so. I thought it was Venezuela.
I thought he lived in Chile.
Chile.
I wanted to ask him what it was like to see his fellow countrymen.
Have you noticed that as we
being
run out of jokes
rescued?
about William Caicedo Torres, that we just resort to just ugly insults?
Yeah.
Like, well, we can't think of anything funny, but we still want to talk about William Torres. So we just get really ugly about it.
Let's see how.
Should we be that way? Is that how Jesus would be?
I don't know. For a good,
What do you mean you don't know?
maybe Jesus would go that way for
Jesus-
a good joke.
But it's not a good joke. Just
All right,
to say that.
All right. Knowing that,
Just to say that all Colombians are criminals.
all right. William knows that
That's
was
just being mean.
William knows
And
that was
by the
a
way,
joke.
racist. We don't want to stoop to that level.
It's not racist. That's stereotypical.
Well, yeah, we are talking about a country.
Right. Because there's all different races in Colombia.
That's true.
I'm sure.
That's true.
They make some great coffee, though. They all do. Every single one of them. We love you, William. Billiam.
We got to find somebody else to make fun of. How about Steven?
Stephen Michael Furlow.
Yeah.
Okay. See, he lives in Jasper, Texas. Ooh, look at me. I live in Texas. Y'all know what I heard about Texas?
I don't think you want to know what you heard about Texas.
I don't think they want to hear it either.
No.
But I heard, was it Jasper, Texas? Somebody once told me, I didn't say this, somebody told me that Jasper, Texas was the butthole of America.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody told me that. I didn't say it. Somebody
told you
told me that. Some guy, man.
This show is going downhill quick.
I'm just letting you know what I heard.
I heard that Matthew was the butthole of America.
I heard
That's what
that
I heard.
Joey was the butthole of the world, and that he secretes coffee.
When is this show going to be over? Jesus.
And I heard that Stephen Michael Furlow returns dirty underwears to Walmart.
We already did that.
I know,
Why
but
do you
it's
tell-
funny.
Just like
We've already
you are a walking rerun.
we've already talked about William, all
know.
that stuff, and you brought it up again.
You can all, I love William. I love William Torres. I do. And
I do too.
And I love Steven.
I do too.
And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes the people that I love are the ones that I make fun of the most. Yeah. Is that true of you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because we have got to take these guys and we've got to put them in really funny jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
We're going to have to start working hard at this because we're really grasping at straws right now. We're running out of material.
I heard Stephen Michael Furlow likes to shop at Lady Gap. I heard William Torres likes to wear women's underwears. I heard Joey Livingston likes to bake apple pies and feed them to dead cows.
All this stuff needs to happen off air, and then we need to take the ones that are good and bring them on air. That's how you do it. That's how you do a show.
Well, we don't have time because we're doing everybody else's show.
I know, we're lazy. We're lazy when it comes to our show. We work our butt off for everybody's show, and then we come up here and we just riff.
Yes.
What are we going to do to change this?
Cancel everybody else's show.
And use that time
Right.
to write our show.
Right. Sound like a plan?
We can make the place a 1 hour program.
1
1 hour every Sunday.
1 hour every. We could probably make it 2 hours since we'll have so much more material. It'll probably be hard to condense it down to 2 hours after taking away everybody else's spot. Let's see.
I think that
Who would we have to get rid of? Who's all on it? Greg Bray would have to go.
Greg Berry would definitely go.
Whole NCG Jasper, Texas would go.
William would go.
William would go.
Should have said William first.
Yeah, he'd probably be the first one to go.
Right.
Then
We have to let him out easy. Okay. All right.
Alan
Here we go.
Darby.
We got to prepare for this. We got to practice. Okay. How are we going to let these guys off the hook? Okay. You be me, and I'll be William. You show me, or you be you, because you're gonna do this. You're gonna cancel our shows. Okay.
All right.
I'm William.
Okay.
Okay. You tell me.
All right. Let me tell you how.
Tell me how you're gonna let him off the hook.
Well, this. All right. Check it out.
All right.
William,
Yeah.
you had a great show this week.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you about to insult me?
No.
Because every time I talk to you, you insult me.
No. I'm being totally serious, William. You need to listen to me.
Is something bad about to happen every time? Every time you talk about me, something bad happens.
Nothing bad's about to happen, William.
Nothing bad.
Next week, I want you to try to bump it up a little bit, come with a little more enthusiasm.
I'm not enthusiastic enough.
Yeah, next week, and then this is what I do: delete all the Skype accounts.
What?
That's how
You wouldn't even let him off the hook? You just delete it.
delete the Skype accounts, and when they call in for the show, that's it. Then they tune in to Ustream to see what's going on, and they'd see us.
Okay, you be Steven, and I'm gonna cancel your show. Okay. All right. Steven, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Me, Nicole, and the kids are doing just fine. Mom and Dad are good.
Yeah. How are you enjoying your show? You like your show?
Oh, I love our show. We get together, we talk about what would love do, and let me tell you, love would do a lot of things.
You can't really like it that much though.
Ooh, I
it's
love it.
It's time out of your day. Don't you enjoy spending time with your family on Sundays?
I do, but this is the best part. I get to do the show with my wife Nicole every week.
But what if you could do something even better, like go to Disney World?
Disney World, I'd probably do that on. Maybe I can get my brother Philip to fill in for me, and I could go to Disney World, and then next week we could do it.
But what if you could go to Disney World for the rest of your life?
You mean like work there?
Yeah.
And then every Sunday I just broadcast from their
You
multi-billion-dollar
would be
studio.
so busy having fun and doing amazing things with your children and your wife, with Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck and all the rides, that you wouldn't have time to do it. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah, but who's gonna give me the money for all that?
What if somebody gave you a whole lot of money?
Like how
Do that.
much?
Like $1 million.
$1 million to go to Disney World.
$1 million, you go to Disney World for the rest of your life. You can, every time you run out of money, somebody gives you $1 million more, and your show gets canceled.
That'd be awesome.
Awesome. All right. Some of that is going to happen and seen.
What part of that's gonna happen?
Well, I was trying to end it right there.
But Joey, what part?
I
of
promise that at least some of that is going to happen.
At least what?
Yes.
What part?
You're going to find out, buddy. But be assured.
But me and my family got to know. I mean, I'm working my butt off trying to. I got to know if I'm getting this $1 million.
Don't worry about it. Just leave it to Matt. Okay.
No,
Call Matt.
No.
Call Matt.
I don't talk to Matt about this kind of stuff. I talk to you, Joey.
But
I want to know what's going on with my show. You're trying to beat around the bush here, and I know nobody's gonna send me to Disney World.
don't be such a pessimist.
I just
Steven.
know it.
You're a jerk.
Nicole, come here. Get over here.
Yeah?
Joey trying to tell us he's gonna give us $1 million to go to Disney World for all our life, and when it runs out, it's gonna go.
You've taken
Yeah.
the skit hostage, sir.
Don't listen to him, Steven. He's stupid. He don't know what he's talking about. He's lying to us. See? All right. Okay.
I don't like it when you take our skit hostage.
What about, all right, we've proven you can't get rid of Steven. All right, how about Greg Bray? Could you get rid of him?
Oh, it'd be easy. Yeah. Okay, you want to be Greg?
I'll be Greg.
All right. Hey, Greg.
Hey, how you
How's
doing?
it going?
I'm good.
I've got good news.
What is it?
Our network is going all Christian evangelical.
Oh, awesome. That'll give me even more of an audience to try to convert to atheism.
Yeah, we need you to represent Christian evangelism.
I could use that angle and then subliminally put in my atheistic views.
Now, see, that's exactly what we don't need. We need you to get people saved for Jesus.
Sorry, I can't do that.
All right. I guess we're going to have to part ways. But
did Dr. Jones tell you to say that or what?
yes, he did.
Okay, well, I can't be on this show anymore.
Okay. Well,
because
we can still be friends, though, right?
no, hell no. Well, of course we can, Joey. You know we're always friends.
See?
All right, we got rid of Greg.
He's gone.
Who's next?
Let's try. Who did we not get rid of? Let's try.
Alan
Let's try
Darby.
Steven again. Let's try
Steve-
Steven again.
okay.
I'll be Steven this time.
Hey, Steven, how's it going, man?
It's pretty good. Pretty
Good.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to cut your show, man.
All right.
All right. So you still coming down next week?
No,
No, why not?
I'm gonna be crying
Why are you gonna be crying?
because I loved my show.
Well, you said okay so quick. You didn't put up much of a defense for your show.
Yeah, I'm very non-confrontational.
Okay, well, no more show for you. It's gonna be TBOG for 2, maybe 3 hours. Cool.
Okay,
All right, Steven. All right, got rid of Steven.
he's gone.
Gone.
He's out of here.
All right, next is Bob Graves. You be Bob Graves.
Okay.
Hey Bob, how's it going?
Well, it's going pretty good.
How
How are you doing, Matthew?
I'm doing excellent. How's your wife?
She is amazing as always.
Cool. Bob.
Say, I have a guest that I want on my next show. I'm going to detail that for you. I'll send you the deets on the eames.
All
It's
right.
short for email.
Well, you may not have to worry about filling out all those details and giving them to me, Bob, because your show is canceled as of right now.
No warning, just like that.
Well, this is your warning. I'm telling you. No more show for you, Bob Graves.
I don't get paid enough to put up with this.
Okay.
Is this straight from the top? Is this straight from Dr. Jones?
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Well, I'm going to call and talk to him.
You better not, Bob.
I know his direct number. I'm going to call him.
That number doesn't work anymore, Bob.
I'm going to try it right now.
Better not, Bob.
Or what?
Or I'm going to fly to Canada and wring your neck.
Well, okay, fly to Canada. Have fun, buddy.
Then I'm going to go back down south to Bingham, Jeffersontown, and tell you can't do this show no more, Bob.
So Bob's going to be hard to get rid of.
Yeah, because first of all, he's real smart. He'll probably talk us.
Way smarter than Greg.
He'll way smarter than Greg. He'll talk us into giving him the 3 hours and knocking everybody else off.
We may have to write him a letter.
Yeah. Notarized letter.
Right.
Certified mail. You do a good British accent. Okay. You're Alan Durley. Hey, Alan.
Hello?
How's the Queen?
What?
How's the Queen doing?
I wouldn't know. I don't even watch the news.
Oh, so that's something about Kate Middleton's baby, huh?
What are we talking about? You're about to fire me, aren't you?
Well, I'm just trying to tell you, you no longer have a show.
Well, I've only had 2 so far.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed them because you will have no more. No more shows for you because we're taking the show, The Beginnings of Greatness. I don't even know if you know about it yet, Alan, but that's going 3 hours, and the creators of that show need more time to think about stuff to put on their show. So thanks for doing those 2 shows.
Can I do one more?
One more, no, only if you do it live from Buckingham Palace.
I maybe could do that.
I got to know for sure if you could do that.
I will be in Buckingham Palace next show.
All right, and I need a signed copy of David Bowie's first album. And
I can do that.
And framed Elton John's pantyhose framed. A nice frame too, Alan. No cheap frames. Can you do that?
I can.
Awesome. One more show. You got it.
Just one more.
Well, how many more would you like?
Is this straight from the top?
Straight from the Queen, man. Straight from the Queen, man.
Oh, this is going to be quite a chore firing everybody. I don't think it'll go quite like we're doing here.
I don't think so at all. First of all, Dr. Jones isn't going to allow any of it. Like, hey, Dr. Jones, I'm going to fire Bob Graves, Greg Bray, and everybody else.
What if we took time out during the week to plan our show instead?
That's too much. How about we take 1 hour a day to think of something. Our last show,
I just said like take some time out during the week. I wasn't.
I thought you meant like a long time out.
Like a whole day?
No, like 8 hours.
No, I just meant like do what normal responsible people do. Like spend a certain amount of time talking about what it is that we do, you know, whether that be mowing the lawn or, I mean, if you're a lawn mower, you spend time getting good at mowing the lawn.
If you're a lawnmower, you spend time spinning your blades all the time.
No, that would be, well, that's not what I meant. I'm talking.
If you're a lawnmower, you got all these people pulling your cord, man.
I'm talking about the person who pushes the lawn mower.
Oh,
you're gonna spend time.
The groundskeeper.
Yeah.
Right.
Why can't we do what normal human beings do, and spend time getting good at our job?
Well, I think we just need to spend that hour instead of doing it once a day, once a week, right here live. We'll eventually do enough shows where we won't even have to think of anything. It'll just come flowing out like a little kid with shigellosis.
With what?
Shigellosis. That is a viral disease of the stomach. It's when you accidentally eat human feces, not your own, from somebody else. Say you go to a restaurant and the person cooking the food didn't wash their hands real good and just got that little speck, that little flake of feces, and it gets on the food and you ingest it. You can get a virus called shigellosis, and just makes you poop all the time. Bloody stools. There's two kind of bloody stools. Well, I can't talk about the second one on air. That's for the DVD. You asked me what shigellosis was. That's what it is. Cadbury. Oh, have you ate at this that new fancy restaurant downtown?
To what?
Have you eaten at that new fancy restaurant downtown?
What's it called?
It's just called Steakhouse.
Steakhouse?
Mm-hmm.
It's not Jackson's?
It's just Steakhouse.
Have you eaten at it?
No. But the buzz about it is they got this their signature dish. It's supposed to be real good. It costs like $60. You know what it's called?
Let's talk about something else.
It's
Can we
called
talk about something else?
tube steak smothered in underwear with parsley on the side. I think it's, you know how there's SOS poop on a shingle, except it's on a shingle. It's like a real meal. I think it's kind of like that, like just a term. It's not really tube steak smothered in underwear, but it's actually real food.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Are you being serious?
Mm-hmm.
Nuh-uh.
No, I'm not.
Oh, God.
3, 2, 1. Boo, 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 boo. The airplane is what made me lose my. I was thinking about the guy doing G-forces and passing out.
Gotcha.
I really do think that is the end of our show, though. I just checked my watch, 4:48 on mine, so it's 4:49 on the thing. So tune in next week when we'll be eating cheeses and drinking wines.
Maybe.
Oh, we will be.
Maybe.
Oh, we will be.
We've got to do it right.
We're going to do it perfect.
Wine and Cheese Show next week on the Beginnings of Greatness.
Be there or be square.
We'll see you then.